All right, so we've got a new card reader. So it's an updated version of a card reader that we've actually been using. And we use this, the older version of this card reader. We use it like every day. It's sitting on my desk. It's the only card reader that is actually facing kind of forward for me. So it's the easiest one to access. And I can't say enough good things about it because, for one, it reads all the cards that I currently have. And of course, it functions. So that's a huge plus. So today we're going to look at, this is the newer version of the DriverGenius USB-C multi-card reader writer. Yeah. Okay, so this is their Amazon listing. You're looking, this is US. You're looking at about 36 bucks. It's got 130 ratings, 4.5 stars. You can't go wrong with that. That's really good. I don't know why anybody would give it less. It's a card reader. Does it read your cards? Yes, cool. Now, the one thing that I've learned too, of course, because it's USB-C, just like any USB, is depending on your card, of course, and depending on like how old of a USB-C port you have on your computer, can also affect the data transmission speeds, but these kind of cards aren't that fast yet. And I have right here, you guys can just see it there. I have here, just so you guys can see it, is just a micro SD card, and it's an Extreme, one of the SanDisk Extremes, in a little card adapter. I don't necessarily use it in this form much anymore. I used to. But now the micro SDs, of course, I use in my Insta360s, my GoPros, etc., and I use full SDs inside for these cameras. And here's the difference between the previous version, which was the HB080, I believe, and the new HB081. Is both are a 3-in-1 card reader. Okay. It says CFast 2.0, and that's a big one because the other one was just a CF card reader. This one's CFast 2.0 reader, which is really important for those that just require that additional speed and compatibility with CFast 2 cards. So that's kind of nice. Also supports UHS 2, 4.0 SD, and micro SD cards. So that's also really good for those that need that. And last but not least, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is actually a new feature, is that on the old one you could read, like you could pop an SD card in, or a micro SD, or a CF card, whereas the new one you could actually pop 3 cards in and it would read all 3, and you could actually transfer from all 3, which can be really useful. Again, I a lot of times will have multiple cards going. So being able to import multiple at a time, not that it's going to import necessarily as fast, but at least you can kind of put them in, start the import, and then walk away and go do something else. So I like that. They did send me here a little comparison, so you guys will be able to see it, hopefully here on the screen. A little bit more expensive for the new version, both USB Type-C. The big difference here is that CFast 2.0, same compatibility. But as you see here, the differences, or some of them, right? I guess 3 cards at the same time, unique clicking card feature. Oh, they're saying that there's similarities. So maybe the old one can. I've never really tested it. Differences. Interface is different, right? So CF versus CF2, yep. And product size is different. Really, the reason that you're going to go for this one is the CFast 2.0 card. But here it is, right there. You guys are seeing it in all its glory. It's also, when they say it here, and you guys can kind of see it in this picture too, it's a tad bit bigger, not a lot bigger. I opened this morning because I actually was using it to import some footage, and of course I crammed it in here, and now I can't get it out. My own fault. Oh, here we go. I think maybe there we go. Okay, so this is it. I think this is going to be a short video because it is definitely longer, right? You can see it's a bigger card reader. Is that going to be a big deal? I don't think so. It's still, honestly, this is one of the smaller card readers that I have. The other ones, of course, most of them are like multi-hubs, so they have all kinds of extra stuff. This is just a card reader. But always my favorite part. Ready? My favorite part? Listen. Oh, I love that click. You know it's in there. Oh, that's good. That's good. And then, of course, even with the SD micro SD, same idea. Put it in there. Ready? Oh, it's got a click. Oh, I like that click. Because a lot of them, like I said, my other ones that are like card reader or just SD card readers with the USB hub, no click. So you get it in there and you're just like, I think it's in there properly. But I've had a lot of times I'm halfway through an actual, like a data transfer, and for some reason I bang the card reader on those ones, and the card must move a little bit, and it says card ejected. And I'm like, oh, that's sad. But there you be. USB-C, braided cable, decent length, because again, it's just going into your computer, so it has to sit off to the side. That's all right. But yeah, it's a little bit longer, than the previous one, the HB080. And yeah, no, they work great. And if you are someone that needs a CFast 2.0, this should be a really good option. It's something that you want to put on your buying list, I think. All right, guys, I will put links to Amazon if you guys are interested in this new card reader from DriverGenius. And that's all. Yeah. Does it work? Yeah, I'll put a link also to my previous one, because really you can see that one. It's a little longer if you feel like it, because really, again, the only difference is that CFast 2 card. All right, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and we will see you guys later. I guess this will be my new card reader.